Alright, sweet. We're live again. Welcome everybody back to the stream. Today, we are going to be doing just some, like, chill stuff. Oh, so accurate, right? No, but for real, today we are going to be doing some chill stuff. We're going to hop on the world, and we're just going to hang out today. I got a bunch of things that I would like to do. I would like to work on the villager trading hall a little bit. I would like to work on our armor a little bit. You can see our leggings are not enchanted. This chestplate, we could go ahead and add mending to it. And I could add mending to my sword as well. I haven't added mending to those, and I should have some extra mending books. We got plenty of levels. So we could start off the stream doing that. Let's see. Because this is already pretty much everything I want on a chestplate. Like, it doesn't have to be that complicated. What up, Gabrielle? How's it going, man? And then, yeah, the sword has been good enough for my standards. Should I add fire aspect to it? Yeah, I think so. Fire aspect's kind of annoying, but we have one fire aspect 2 book, and I like having a really broken sword. Look at all this stuff we have, all these books. You're back, hell yeah, bro. I'm back too. Back on the Minecraft world, just chilling. Smite thy foes. Alright, now look at how much our sword is stacked, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Smite 5, Fire Aspect 2, Knockback 2, Looting 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending. I normally go for just sharpness on the sword. I think we're going to make another sword exactly like this, but with just sharpness on it in general. Which will be cool. Let's see here. Alright. Yeah, so we're going to be doing some chill stuff. So one of the next big projects I want to work on is putting a building around the moss bone meal farm we built. You recommend doing protection 4 on your armor? Thanks, bro. Yes, the boots. I'm not happy with the boots or the helmet. We're probably going to unenchant them. Like, well, the helmet does have some really nice things. Yo, I'm back. Welcome back, Jackson. Like, Respiration 3 and Aqua Affinity are really nice on the helmet. So I would rather, like, get the books to just add Protection 4 and Unbreaking. We could definitely add Unbreaking to them already. I have that. We might as well do that. But yeah, the next big project I want to do in this world is going to be making, like, a big stone. I want to make, like, a stone structure around the moss farm. So it doesn't just look like a floating moss farm, you know? And this thing is officially full of moss, which is awesome. We got 3 double chests full plus 3 hoppers full of moss for whenever we need it, which is awesome. So now this thing's just going to be producing bone meal, which is awesome. And once this thing's full of bone meal, we'll have to change some things around. Anyways, okay, so sugarcane. Might as well finish harvesting this thing. Yeah, so let's go ahead and put Unbreaking on this thing, and then we do need to keep rolling for a protection trade. But, oh, let's check on the villager trading hall. So in the last stream, we made a auto villager breeder, so I could fill up the 2nd floor with more villagers a lot easier. Dang it, man. We got the rain coming in now. Oh, you know what? Should probably empty. Holy moly, we got so many pumpkins, bro. Should probably trade all this stuff for some emeralds too. Wow. They're already done, bro. And that's why I have 5 farmers. Because I knew we were going to have so many melons and pumpkins over the long term as soon as I built an automatic farm. Alright. I think that's all of them. Nope, we got one more. Oh, we might actually get through all of it. Okay, we still have 2 stacks of pumpkins. Or a stack and a half. But it looks like we got pretty much through all the melons. That's good. Alright, so I want to check on the villager breeder. Let's see. Put those away. Put the pumpkins away. Where do I put my pumpkins? I put my extra pumpkins over here. Let's see. Jackson said, I have like 100 villagers in my trading hall and they're all librarians, so you have like 10 enchants on every piece of armor and tool, including your elytra and mace. Yeah, it sounds like you're stacked, bro. I don't have quite 100, but I'm starting to build a pretty good trading hall here. Oh, these guys finally grew up. So we got some armorers. How did these two guys grow up before this guy? Oh no, I think we did place that guy last. So let's get some emeralds and trade with those guys. G said, Ditch, I know you don't play with viewers, but please, I got no friend, like only one. He doesn't trust me. Could we play on a new server? No, man, I'm not going to break the rule. It's just a standard rule I have, dude, and you know how I feel about it, dude. I'm sorry to hear that about your friend not trusting you, but I'm sure with a little bit of time and patience, you guys you could gain his trust again. Or make new friends. Wish you the best of luck in that. Okay, what else was I doing, chat? Oh, I was going to get some emeralds so we could upgrade our armorers. Yep. Even though I don't need this iron armor at all. But whatever. Oh my goodness, I probably shouldn't have spammed that. I just want enough to level them up once. I don't need to spam it completely. It's like one more. Okay, now they could trade iron for... Oh my goodness, now he wants to trade chainmail? Bro. You should be trading me iron for emeralds. Thanks for understanding, G. I appreciate that. We could throw all this iron armor away. Don't need any of it. I just wanted to level those guys up. Oh, there's still some XP in here. Can't forget about that. Maybe I should put like upside down stairs there instead so the XP can get out a little bit easier. Kind of like this. Look. What do you guys think? Ooh, I like how that looks. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of them though. Then maybe the XP can get out and stop getting stuck from behind the composter. 12, that's not gonna be quite enough, but whatever. There we go. Now we can hopefully get the XP from them a little bit easier. I can buy 10 of them with the emeralds I already have on me. And that's not enough. Not enough yet. But I am going to... Oh, you know what? We need to sleep too. We got to sleep real quick. Said, hey Ditch, I think I should go. My bad. See you on next stream. Bye, my boy. Don't have to feel bad at all, bro. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for swinging by while you were here. No worries at all. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, we need to take some of this stuff and trade it. Yep. I wonder what these armorers will give long term. Like if we'll get... Because like my main purpose for having them is just so that I could trade my iron for emeralds with a bunch of different guys. But then there's also like added benefit, you know. Okay, a couple more of these. Can they... You should level up. And then now I need to get more emeralds for that guy. Make an iron farm? I have an iron farm. I don't get 20 iron every second, but I get more iron than I need, that's for sure. Oh, my bad, Hannah. I am having a good day. I didn't see your chats there for a second. Said, bro, how much iron do I have? I have a good amount of iron. Okay, they give you shield. So we can get a full set of chainmail armor. Almost, just minus the helmet so far. Bye, G. Have a good rest of your day, man. Alright, we have to trade emeralds with this guy again. What's good? And Andrea Lena, 2884. How you doing today? You're back. Welcome back, Sullivan Willing. How's it going, bro? Okay, chainmail. Yeah. So I mostly just need to get more. Is this guy offering us an iron trade yet? If this guy doesn't offer me an iron trade on the next one, we're just gonna have to kill him. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Killing him isn't gonna affect my trades with the other villagers, right? Because, like, the whole purpose of him being there is so that I can get a trade iron for emeralds with him. And if he's not trying to trade no iron for emeralds, then we gonna have a problem. You subbed? Hell yeah, Hannah, appreciate that. Said hi, Bob. Is that okay with you? What, Hannah? I think it is. Yeah, I think it's okay with me if you sub. That's cool with me. Alright, we gotta level up this guy too. Okay. Oh no, dude, these armors suck, bro. This one doesn't even offer XP if I try and get the leggings off him. He's trying to do the same thing, where he doesn't give me the iron trade. Like, these guys are all goated. They all gave me the iron trade. The toolsmiths, but not the armorers, bro. A diamond for an emerald? Hell nah. What do I look like? Yeah, we might have to take out this guy and this guy. Kind of a waste. Jackson says, or Gabrielli says, or my bad, not you the best streamer in the world. Why would I leave? Hey, appreciate it, Gabrielli. You are free to do as you wish, though, bro. If you're not having a good time in stream, I totally understand you going off and doing whatever you want to do, man. Enjoy your life. Villagers are so annoying, Andrea says. Ariana said hi. Hannah asks, bro, how many subs do you have? I have like 750, 760. Use lava because other villagers might raise their prices if they see you kill one. Thank you for the advice. That is a very clutch way of killing them. You have my sub. Appreciate it, Adrialina. Yeah, I think we have to kill these guys, chat. Do I give them a chance and keep leveling up a little bit more? Just to see if they give me a decent trade? I mean, we've already taken it this far, and it's only 1 emerald per trade. So let's see what else he offers. Okay, protection 2 boots or projectile protection 2 legs. Okay. I'm gonna need some more emeralds, huh? Alright, we're gonna give this guy one more chance too. Just wasting emeralds trying to level these guys up, huh? Jackson says, I have trapdoors on all the blocks so you can break the block and they won't be able to leave, like the blast furnace. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Oh, look at that. Feather falling forward, depth strider 2. Okay, this guy can stay. That's actually pretty decent diamond boots, I ain't gonna lie. Blast protection 1, fire protection 1, unbreaking 2. Yeah, the rest of them are all kind of trash. I think we'll kill this guy for sure. Let's check on the trade here. Oh, yep. Let's go ahead and take the next guy into his spot. Yeah, my villagers are all in minecarts anyway, Jackson, so they won't, well, not all of them, but a lot of them are in minecarts anyway, so they shouldn't leave. Actually, you're not going to be that, because I'm going to kill the villager that's under you, and then you're going to replace him. So the only problem with lava, chat, is that most of this build is made out of wood, so I'll just have to place it really quickly. Hopefully it doesn't burn down everything. Bro, so much diamond. I don't have so much diamond, Hannah. Not enough to be trading diamonds for emeralds. Don't kill them right away. Other villagers will get more expensive, Adriana says, but not if I kill them with lava, right? What, our name? The names of the villagers or what, Ariana? Sorry to that villager, but he just did not give me the trades I was hoping for, guys. Alright, now we just break this and break this. We got another villager in there, perfect, and I can place the blast furnace. Boom. And he's replaced, just like that. I hate how easy that is. Alright, at least this guy we could trade coal for emeralds. I guess that's an option. We'll do that so we can level him up. My name is Wyatt, but you could also call me Ditch. I'll grab a couple stacks of coal. I mean, coal's not one of those resources I have a lot of, but we're also burning through a lot of emeralds trying to level everyone up right now, so. It won't raise prices if you don't hit the... Okay. Jackson says it will not raise the prices if we kill them with lava, because I'm not the one hitting them. And I like that. Come on. Oh no, bro. He's not giving me the trade I want either. See if he gets the iron trade on the second try. How come the toolsmiths all got the iron trade? I guess I could have looked at the chart to see if it's a 100% chance or not. Lava bucket for an emerald? Yeah, dude, the armorers are just not the move, huh? Unless they give you like really good diamond armor towards the end. Bro, that villager is so annoying. That happens to you all the time. Yeah, the armorers are just not the move, huh? We should put another villager in here, though. And then hopefully once I move this guy out, then they'll be... Whoops, I did not mean to fall down. Darn it, I gotta swim all the way over here now. Should get librarians and get an enchantment table. I have a bunch of librarians. Jackson, what are you talking about? Look how many librarians we have. This whole side. Gabrielli says, Ditch, I have a map that I created when I was 5. I build your logo, YouTube logo in that map. That's awesome, dude. Jackson said, I'm thinking about building a castle in my hardcore world, but it costs like 10 or 100,000 blocks. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Hannah said, can I leave? I'll come back in 5 minutes. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Totally understand if you gotta leave, dude. No worries at all. Don't need my permission, man. It's a free country. Okay, let's throw away all these chainmail. And I could restock this minecart. And do these guys have enough food to be breeding over here? Or do you guys need some more food? Let's give them some more carrots. Just in case they need some more food. Very good. Didn't see that. My fault. All good, Jackson. I still do need a few more villagers. Like, I need protection 4 and fortune 3. There's some things I don't have yet. I'm a little bit not so sure about getting weaponsmiths too now. Because I feel like the only ones that have the guaranteed iron trade are the toolsmiths. Like, maybe we just need a bunch of toolsmiths. I mean, it is cool being able to get like some diamond armor from these guys without having to use diamonds. Then we could get diamond armor for free, and then if we have to, we could even unenchant it and re-enchant it however we like. But right now we could only get boots and leggings. I don't have chest plates and helmets yet. I see you in a bit. Sounds good, Hannah. Mr. Mike said, what's that auto machine? Are you talking about this one? This is an auto villager breeder. Built it in the last stream. So the baby villagers will drop down here. And then you press this button, a minecart shoots out, picks up the villager, and takes it to wherever we're trying to take it to. So I can fill up my... Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You ever gonna go to the Nether and get netherite? I mean, I beat the Ender Dragon 5 days ago. Jackson says, into the world just from the librarians and my netherite armor and tools. I mean, maybe, but I feel like diamond's pretty good too, and it's a lot of extra a lot of extra work for netherite, and it doesn't really mean that much to me. I'm sure eventually I will get the netherite, but... Mr. Mike said, wow, super cool. Yeah, thanks, man. I did not design it myself. I did look up that design. But the proudest farm that I did design myself is my moss farm, which you can see over there. I'm not going to run over there right this second, though. I also did this. Nah, some of these designs, I mean, are just pretty well known within the Minecraft community. All right, let's go ahead and trade up all this iron. We're getting a lot of XP from trading with the villagers, guys. It's pretty sweet. I want to level up this guy again to see what kind of... Oh, sweet. These guys hadn't even unlocked their full level yet. Now he's a master level, so he can do helmets and chest plates. And he gave us protection 2 on breaking 2. That's not bad. We can combine a bunch of those together and get a protection 4 on breaking 3 chest plate. And a protection 2 helmet. That's not the best, but we can add that. You know what? We could trade. We could get like a bunch of these, combine them together to get a protection 4 helmet, and then I could add it to my helmet and would have protection 4. If I don't get a librarian, that gets protection 4. All right, now we need to do this trade a few times to level up this guy. That should level him up. Hannah said, I'm back. Sorry about that. How old is your world? My world is 270 days old. Projectile protection and protection 2 boots. All right, not the best. This guy's also kind of a waste of a villager, I'm not going to lie. But we might as well. We already are this far. Let's level him up all the way and see what he offers for chestplate and helmet. Maybe he'll offer a really good chestplate and helmet trade. I'm not going to kill him again. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, he gave us blast protection, respiration, and fire protection on the chest plate. That's actually useful. I could see myself using those. So now this is the last guy to upgrade. I'm actually going to go ahead and buy a pair of his boots. Let's get a few more emeralds. I like how fast they reset their trades, too. Like, they are resetting their trades super fast. I'm actually going to get a couple pairs of these boots. Maybe we'll get 2 pairs. And I could add it to my boots. Ooh, but my boots have fire protection. I really don't want... Well, fire protection isn't that bad. This one also... One of these guys I think also does fire protection. Yeah, but only fire protection 1. Micah, welcome to the stream. Hannah says, can you tell... What mod do you use for villagers to hold their trades? I don't use a mod for villagers, Hannah. Please don't spam the chat either. How you doing, Micah Adonai? What up, Raiden JK? J6? That's not a mod. Yeah, if you walk up to a villager and in your hand, that's vanilla Minecraft. If you hold like emeralds in your hand or something that they're willing to trade for, they'll hold up what, you know, they'll hold up something saying like, oh, you have something I want. So if I just hold iron, none of these guys will hold anything except for the villagers down here that offer the iron trade. So that's a pretty neat little trick. Jaden Baxter, welcome to the stream. Who plays Rocket League? I play Rocket League. It's not a mod, Hannah. That's in normal Minecraft. Let's go ahead and add these boots. We're level 35 from just doing a bunch of trades. That's pretty awesome. Pretty happy about that. Yeah, I'm adding these boots to my boots. $22 levels, or only 18 levels if I do it this way. Nice. Worth it. I don't care. And then we have an extra pair of boots I'll just throw in our little armor chest. Jackson said, I know I did not see someone say who plays Rocket League. Yeah, it's in the other chat. You probably would have seen it on screen, but not in your chat. Thanks for that. No problem, Hannah. Micah says, my name is Levi. Remember, Levi or Levi? I do actually remember now that you remind me. Sorry, I forgot about that, man. Bro, you are rich. Thanks, Hannah. Oscar, what up, man? Welcome to the stream. All right, that's good. Let's see if we got another villager yet. We could also trade with this guy. Smite 2. I need more emeralds, bro. Yes, we did get another villager. Nice. Alright, before I decide what profession to make this villager, I want to test out the weaponsmith thing. Let's see if this guy gives us a guaranteed iron trade or not, because the armorers were kind of a flop. It's nice we have them so we can get armor. Oh, we haven't finished this guy's trade either. Alright, let's get some more emeralds. We haven't leveled this guy up all the way yet. Getting levels back so fast. Okay, I want to level this guy up all the way real quick. I want to see what his helmet and chestplate trades are. Hannah said, why do you have no netherite? I don't know, because I don't want to go through the process of... I just haven't gone through the process of getting netherite. Alright, he should have leveled up now. Let's check on this guy. Alright, protection 2, protection 1. Okay, kind of trash. Yeah, also not happy with this armor because they didn't give us the iron trade, but whatever. That's fine for now. Let's see if this guy will give us the right trade. Just burning through emeralds, huh? Alright, that should level him up. And he did give us the iron trade. Beautiful. Even at a discount. And he levels up again. Oh, these guys give you a bell. That's good. Flint for emeralds? Okay. Alright, that's good. The weaponsmith did give us an iron trade. That's what I want. Alright, so we need to make another grindstone to make this guy a weaponsmith again. I'm going to get a couple weaponsmiths. And then down here, we'll start putting in some stone cutter guys. Definitely want some stone cutters. Oh, that's right. I need to replace the rest of these with upside down stairs so we can get the XP easier. I gotta finish doing that. Let's go get some wood so I can do that with all of them. Mod Rice Edit said, tough, bro. Hell yeah, thanks, bro. Oscar said, can you write chat's names on signs like Stampy? Hey, that's actually kind of a good idea. I like that. Why do I need all the iron axes? Asked Hannah. I don't. I just had to do whatever trade that guy offers to level him up because I need his future trades, and the only way to get his future, like higher level trades, are to trade with them. So I essentially am wasting emeralds trading with these villagers to level them up and hoping to get better trades out of them. That's what I'm doing. All right, I came here for some wood. Do I have a bunch of stairs? I got 14. That's a good idea, though, adding chat's names. We should make a building for that. Nice world, bro. How long did it take? Oscar says, I'm on day 270 of in-game Minecraft days. Thank you, though. I'm glad you like the world. All right, we just replace all of these. Maybe I'll just go ahead and break them all first. And then we can place them all. Whoops. And for those of you who aren't tracking, I'm putting these stairs upside down so that I could get the XP that falls on the ground a little bit easier. Still got a lot of space for more villagers too, which is nice. Definitely want to start putting some stonemasons in, though. That's like one of the biggest things we can get out of villagers is they'll just give us straight up blocks, which is awesome. All right, we got another villager here. Good. Give him a little push. Sweet. And I want another librarian after that. The librarian's gonna be a pain in the butt, dude. That one's gonna be way more annoying. Because we're gonna have to keep rolling for a trade that we like, essentially. But that's fine. Ditch, hello again. Hell yeah, Gabrielli, how you doing, man? Hannah said, Yeah, Hannah, you gotta stop spamming chat. I'm not gonna write your name on the entrance to your building. Have I ever been punched in the nose so hard that blood wouldn't stop coming because it happened to you 30 minutes ago? That sucks, bro. Glad you're doing good, G. Hannah says, why? Because, I don't know. That's like a special spot, and I don't want to reward someone who's spamming my chat, you know? You know? Okay, why hasn't this guy replaced his trades? Can they access their workstation when they're inside of a minecart? Yeah, they can, right? We already tested that. Because he needs to restock his trade, so I could trade more iron with him. But maybe I haven't given him enough time. Yeah, because these guys are all in minecarts, and they're accessing their work site. Which is good. Yeah, no more armorers. They were not worth it. Alright, how do I make grindstones again? That's what we gotta make next, guys. Let's see. Rocks, welcome to the stream, man. How you doing? Can chat give build ideas? Yeah, I'm always open to some build ideas. Oscar, what are your ideas? Gotta be nice and good like T-Shep a few minutes ago. Hell yeah, Gabrielli. Okay, what was I gonna do? I wanted to make grindstones, so let's check that recipe. It should be like... Oh no, not on show craftable. Okay, stone slab, planks, and sticks. Okay, that's easy. We got sticks, I got planks. Now I just need my stone slabs, which I have 10 of them here. How many more armors do I want, chat? Maybe like 3 more, 4 more? Yeah, let's go with 4 more. Or these are the weaponsmiths, actually. Let's do 3 more for now. I'll just make 4 grindstones. Oh, it's a thunderstorm. That way we have plenty. And then next I need to make some of these. And then do I already have all my... I gotta go pick up a bunch of the lecterns I left at the old villager breeder. What up, Rock? How's it going, man? Hannah said, can I make a chicken out of wool, please? And then burn it. No. What's with these ideas, bro? Or a fox? No, I'm good, dude. I'm not gonna build a chicken and then burn it. I'm working on something. Rock says, can I get an autograph, Gabrielli? I guess. That would be kind of hard to work out. I'd have to like mail it to you or something. Rock said, I've been waiting for him to go live, so hopefully nobody picks me up and throw me out there, brother. What in the world, bro? You're funny. Okay, did I finish? I did not finish with the stair project either. I forgot about that, but that's fine. We're gonna add a couple grindstones down here, and then I'll start doing these here. We'll make, I guess I need 1 more. That way I get a bunch of stonemasons for different terracottas and quartz and all kinds of different stones we can use to craft with, which will be super cool. I kind of got to collect some stone today too, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, 1 more stone cutter. Let's go get our stuff from the other villager farm. This is the villager farm I used to use, chat. The legacy version. Before I made the auto villager breeder. See, can I send a signature to your address? Mod Rice says, what else are you streaming this on? I have 2 streams, both going to YouTube. Oh, I did pick up these lecterns and the beds. I think I left them in this chest though. Yeah, I did. I have 2 streams. One of them is like landscape, so like if your phone is sideways and it's like a full screen YouTube video, and then one of them is portrait, so if you're holding your phone up and down like you're scrolling through reels. So that way my stream gets shown on both of those sort of algorithms. Mod Rice, great question. That's what I do. That's what I do. Okay, so the question I have now is, can villagers You know what? I'll just put the lecterns in here for now. Put the rest of these stone cutters down. And then let's finish the stair project. Make sure these guys have enough food. They should have enough food. I mean, we'll check on them in a couple more minutes. If they don't have any more babies, I'll give them more carrots. Rock says. What are you talking about, Gabrielli? Mod Rice says, well, Oscar says, what type of build ideas have you got already? Kill the squid on our world. Mod Rice says, well, like medieval I'm making right now, but if you tell me a theme like ocean, fantasy, or whatever, I can give you ideas. I don't really have a theme like that in my world. I like to build abstract a little bit. So, like, I just like to, like, I don't like to make builds that look like something you would find in real life. I like to make my bases look like something you could only build in Minecraft, you know? If that makes sense. It should be the last of the upside down stairs to replace. Because I know I did both rows upstairs, and it looks like I already did the row on this side downstairs. Yeah, that should be all of them. Which is sweet. Alright, that project's done. Rock said, Ditch, how do you keep yourself interested in survival? I get bored after diamond armor. I don't know. I take breaks from the game a lot if I am bored. I do get bored of the game from time to time, and I'll take a break. But honestly, Minecraft is very much like a whatever you're interested. I just like to build things that I think are cool and bases that I think are cool. Okay, sweet. This guy finally did. Restock his trade. Fortune 1 Unbreaking 2 axe he's offering. Looks like he might even level up again. Just a second. Sharpness 2 fire aspect diamond sword. Cool. Cool world. Thanks, Rocks. Mod Rice said, no, Oscar said, what builds, exit, chest room, etc. I'm not sure what you're asking. Do you have a mending villager? Yeah, I do. Mod Rice, he's the first guy in my whole thing. He was the first villager I put in the trading hall. Most important villager right here, mending. And then the second most important, I would say, is my unbreaking villager, which I finally got after I started building the second floor. Okay, they haven't bred yet, so I think these guys need some more carrots. We'll go ahead and give them just the rest of these carrots. Darn it, I think I dropped those down the tower. Oh, I dropped those out the other side. That's alright. We need to go harvest the carrot farm or I'm going to run out of those suckers. And then I need these guys to grow up. Yeah, it looks like the villager trading hall is making some good progress. I'm glad we finally filled up the bottom floor. Even if the armorers didn't all give me the iron trade I was hoping for. At least these guys do. Dude, villagers are so OP, man. They really are. They're so good. Alright, there was a helmet, right? That I said might be good to add to mine. Okay, the Protection 2 helmet. That was something else I wanted to work on, huh? That guy also offers Protection 2. This guy offers Respiration. Okay. Oh, we already have Respiration 3. Alright, this guy offers the helmet for cheaper. So 2 of them will make a Protection 3. And then 2 more will make another Protection 3, which I can then combine for Protection 4. So now we just go to an anvil. Rock says, how long have I had this world for? I don't know, like in real life, how long I've been playing it. I guess I could look at the first episode I released on this world, which I can check real quick, but we're at 270 Minecraft days. First episode I released on this world was on December 13th, 2025. So I've had it for like 2-3 months. W Music Dry Hands, hell yeah. Oscar says, what builds do you already have? I meant, said hi. All right, sweet. Yeah, we'll do a little tour of the world. since I know there's a lot of new people in chat who haven't seen a lot of it. Only 3 levels, that's what I'm talking about. And now we put the protection 3s together. And then now I could add that to my helmet. And we have a protection 4 helmet. Let's see which one. Nope. This way. Now we just need to add unbreaking and mending to it. So let's go grab those books. But I only have 4 levels, so we need more levels. Okay. Yeah, we need more levels before I could do that. Maybe I'll go do some more iron trades. What's the shader name, bro? The shader's name is... I forget. Complementary Reimagined. Please tell me you guys have this. Good, I need your XP so I can do some things. And then yeah, I am still gonna do... I'm gonna do the little tour of all the different builds we got so far. Oh, we got a new weaponsmith. Nice. Oh, I ran out of iron. Damn. Alright, let's go ahead and level this guy up. Hopefully he'll also give us an iron trade. Okay, there we go. And then I'll throw away all the tools. And let's see if he's leveled up. Sweet, he gave us the iron trade too. W. Alright, the weaponsmiths are goats. We like the weaponsmiths. You guys should have enough food. I'm waiting on them to breed again. Alright, little world tour. Everybody ready? Buckle your seatbelts. Okay, so I guess we'll start from here. This is kind of the spot we've been working in today. So this I called like the central hub. My idea was that I wanted to have like a little area you can go, and then in any direction from there it'll lead to different parts of the base. So yeah, that's the central hub. I really just built this staircase because I felt like it looked cool. Then off to the right, we have an automatic pumpkin and melon farm. I can't remember which one's which. Looks like pumpkins are down here. Melons are over there. The melons get auto-crafted right there. And they have hopper mine carts going underneath each of them, bringing all the items into these chests. I'll try not to take too long on this tour, guys. I don't want to bore you guys to death. Over here is our little furnace room that I never built walls or a roof around. It just has some basic furnaces. Like, this is just an easy way if you have multiple stacks. You can just put all your stacks up there, and then I use lava over here. I just throw a lava thing in there, and every one lava bucket can smelt 100 blocks. And then it'll process all the stuff so you can smelt a bunch of stacks without having to really think about it. So we have a lava farm here, and I use these lava buckets as my fuel. Yep, that's the furnace room. Oscar says, do you want me to design an actual base house? No, I'm happy with this, bro. I know it seems weird because it's kind of like an open floor plan, but I like my base. Appreciate the offer, though. And then over here, you have some of our farms. So these were kind of like our early game manual farms, although I do still use the carrot farm quite a bit. So yeah, we have all the different basic crops here. Carrots, potatoes, beetroot, melon, pumpkin. And then if I go, you could also see the sugarcane farms off the side. I got my little nether wart farm too. Right here. Don't need a whole lot of nether wart. So, and then wheat is up here. I needed a lot of wheat for mud bricks for the villager trading hall, which you guys have seen. Here's also our little enchantment area. Cow farm, wheat farm, and then this is another interesting one. So this is where all of our bamboo comes. I have an automatic bamboo farm, which you can see all the way down here. So bamboo grows, and then there's some observers towards the top. Once the bamboo grows tall enough, the pistons will extend. They knock all the bamboo off. It gets collected here, auto-crafted into a bamboo block, and shot up the water stream. So we have infinite wood, essentially. What biome landscape, says Mod Rice? I'm not sure what you mean. So cool how the mountain stuff. Yeah, I did really like this area. I really liked this area we settled in. And then before we continue the tour, let's sleep real quick. Yeah, I really like the mountain back here and all that, and the lake, like building on the water and stuff. It's been a lot of fun. Here's my little bee honey farm, which we can go ahead and harvest right now. I just, we could probably breed some more bees in here, but this is just a manual farm. I do it to get honey blocks, That way I can make some flying machines later on down the line. Just a bunch of flowers in here and some bees. Pretty chill. And yeah, I'll put the honey blocks away later. Alright, next I'll show you guys this little bridge that leads to our auto chicken farm. This was probably the first automatic farm I ever made in the world. So baby chickens get spawned right there. We have a bunch of chickens back here. And they just lay eggs. The eggs go into the dispenser that's constantly running on a redstone clock. And so it shoots out the eggs. The baby chickens stay here. Once they grow up, they hit, their head goes through the whatever that cauldron, and they burn, and we get cooked chicken and feathers. Oh, looks like it bugged out, and we got a raw chicken for one of them. And that's also where my nether portal is. Have I ever played Poppy Playtime? Rocks ass. No, I've never played that game. I've heard about it a couple times. Moving on, if we go down here, there's like 2 more areas to my base. So I have this bridge. It leads off in 2 directions. To the left is where I used to make all my villagers. I used to use this little room. You guys kind of already saw that. And then I also have like old villagers that I took out of the trading hall. This was our first mending villager, but his trade was for 32 diamonds. And then he also got another mending trade for 22 diamonds. Not diamonds, emeralds. And eventually I found another mending villager that was a lot cheaper. So he's kind of just been put off to the side. I think I'm going to make like a village later on down the road for all these villagers I don't trade with, because we have a bunch of them that are just sort of outcasts and they don't go in the trading hall. So maybe we'll make them like a cool place to just chill out and live later on. Brock says, can you play Poppy Playtime sometime? Maybe. I'll think about it, bro. And then if you go up these stairs here, this is where our iron farm is. So I kind of wanted it off to the side, nearby, but I didn't want it, like, I knew I was going to have villagers all over my base, and I didn't want the other villagers to mess with the golem spawn, so that's why I built it kind of far away, up in the sky here, and then all of our iron lands down here, which I'll go ahead and empty this sucker. Yep. As much as I can, at least. I do have a thing here to to turn all these into blocks of iron, so I could truly like empty it out every time, but whatever, you know how it is. Whoops, didn't mean to put 2 on those. Perfect. All right, good enough. Iron is OP for getting tons of emeralds. Yeah, iron really is OP, man. I use it for everything. I use this iron to make hoppers, pistons, like emeralds. Like, honestly, it's so nice having infinite iron. Otherwise, the game, you know, making things can be a lot harder in this game. I really like to do redstone. And then my pride and joy, my most recent thing over here, if you go past this diagonal bridge, I have my tree farm on the right, but that's not really what I'm proud of. What I'm proud of is this moss farm. So it's not the fastest farm ever, but I had a lot of fun. I kind of tried to make my own design for a moss farm and went through several iterations because I had so many problems with it, but had a lot of fun just kind of testing and experimenting things. It's my most recent automatic farm, and now we made it so that it is extremely efficient. So half of the profits goes into bone meal that feed up to this dispenser, and I started with just a stack of bone meal in here, and now this dispenser's almost full, so even half of the profits, it's more than enough. We still get extra from just that one half of the profits. But then the rest of them go down here to the chests over here. I wanted to store some of the moss blocks, so I did that. And the rest of it all gets turned into bone meal. And now that these are full of moss blocks, all of it's essentially getting turned into bone meal. And we have a bunch of moss on hand if I ever want it. So that's a pretty cool farm. I had a lot of fun building that thing. And that's pretty much everything I've built in this world, guys. So there's your little tour. Let me know what you guys think. Pretty neat little world so far. What up, Mr. The Cat Fan? How's it going, man? Oscar said, do you want me to design anything for you? Because I design builds for noobs and pros, so if so, let me know. I appreciate the offer, but to be honest, I'm not really interested. I hate copying things. Like, even when I make my redstone farms, I don't really like to copy someone else's design. I always prefer to make my own designs, and like that's what's fun in Minecraft for me, is like designing. I like to design builds and design bases, and that's what's fun for me. So if I outsource that and asked you to design it for me, I would have a lot less fun, if that makes sense. I would enjoy it a lot less. I noticed you, of course I did, Mr. the Cat Fan. But your world is really cool. Thanks, man. Thank you for understanding, Oscar, where I'm coming from. Appreciate that. All right, we can put all this stuff away. The sticks I don't need anymore either. I don't need these ink sacks. And cool. All right, so I was going to add unbreaking, and I was going to add mending to the helmet. So I got unbreaking and mending. Hopefully we can add these with my 14 levels. Let's go trade with the villagers some more of this iron first. Can I shout out your... Can you shout out your channel? Oscar, what are you saying, bro? Are you asking if I'll shout out your channel? Do I have lapis, though? I have a little bit of lapis, bro. I would say I have enough for what I need. I don't really do shout outs, to be honest, Oscar, but I mean, I read your name in chat whenever you say something, so hopefully that's close enough for you. Good enough, right? There we go. And then this guy. I don't have a lot of coal, so I think we'll just trade swords with this guy. Oh, wow. Three trades and he's done. Fire aspect iron swords. Very cool. Cool. Got some more emeralds and XP. These guys are leveling up nicely. Oh, this guy's already a master. So that's his last trade, is the diamond sword. Okay. Very cool. This guy still has some levels to go. And then I want to level up this guy. He only does 3 trades at a time. That's kind of annoying. Alright, now let's go add these things. Villager slavery? Oh, chill, chill. They're happy villagers, bro. They're very happy with their lives. I don't know what you mean. Sure, you can shout yourself out in chat. That's fine with me. Mending is 9 levels. Unbreaking 3 is 10 levels. And now it's 17 levels to add mending to this helmet. Wow. That's a lot of levels, bro. A lot of levels. Crazy. But it's worth it. Our helmet is much better now. So now we have a really good helmet, really good chest plate. We just need good leggings and slightly better boots. Do they already have unbreaking? They don't have unbreaking or mending. Do these guys have another baby yet? Okay, these guys don't have enough food, I don't think. Or else they would have made a baby by now. Okay. We need them to make some more villagers for us. Oh yeah, Unbreaking 3. I want Unbreaking 3. I don't have any books on me though. This guy still hasn't restocked his trade. Let's get some coal and finish off that guy. Get him to the next level. Mod Rice said, yo, I'll be back. See ya, Ditch. Sounds good. Have a good rest of your day, man. What do I mean by baby? What are you talking about? I don't even remember saying baby. If I said baby, I apologize. Not sure what that was about. Okay. I do have an XP farm too. I didn't show that in the little tour I gave. Oh, baby? I mean like a baby villager, like this guy. And he's going to be a librarian because I need protection 4. So that's going to be a pain to get. That's what I mean by baby. I mean a baby villager, bro. Sweet. That should level him up. Maybe he's not attached to the right worksite block. And that's why he's not. Sweet, he got the freaking iron trade too. Yeah, toolsmiths are where it's at, bro. Toolsmiths and weaponsmiths always give the iron trade, it looks like. Which is really good. And yeah, he restocked his trades. Or did I just run out of iron? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yo, Gabrielli, welcome back. What's up, K28? How's it going, man? I'm not sure why the stream is low quality for you, Gabrielli. Stream health on my end says excellent, so maybe your internet's just taking a second to load the stream. But I don't think there's a problem on my end. Mr. The Cat Fan said, do you look like or know the unstable SMP? I don't know them. I think I've heard of them, maybe? I want to keep experimenting with this guy and making sure that he actually restocks his trades, because if he doesn't, that's going to be a huge pain. And then I also want to know if librarians could access these things if it is the other way around. And we're gonna have to add like a trap door or something. So that I can break this. And replace it. We'll just do it like this. Yeah, we'll have a trapdoor on it. So that's how we'll roll his trades. That should work just fine. Alright, will you restock your trades for me? I need you to restock your trades, bro. It's normal now. That's good, Gabrielli. Mr. The Cat Fan said, I'm a dip, be back in 15. Oscar said, unstable SMP is so cool. Well, that's cool, man. Yeah, maybe I'll have to check it out someday. Okay, what do we want next? I guess a couple more librarians. So I really just want Fortune and Protection 4 are the two biggest trades I want next for librarians. And then yeah, we can start filling in these guys. I do want one more or two more of these guys. Oh, sweet. This guy did restock his trades. That's good. That means I can place these down. And he's already attached to that job site block. All right, let's see. Efficiency 3, Unbreaking 3, Axe trade. That's really good. That's actually really good. That means that's like the best Axe trade I've seen out of any of them. This guy only gives Unbreaking 2, Fortune 1. Yeah, that's a pretty solid axe that we could get for no diamonds at all, you know? That's what I'm talking about, dude. Fucking big win. And then I'd like to get him to master. I want to see what his sword trade is. Unbreaking 2. Well, can't win them all. At least he has a really good axe trade. That's good. I want to get this guy to master as well. See what his freaking sword trade's going to be. Okay, that looks like that should do it. Dang, dude, this iron is giving us so much diamonds. He says, please stream Ark. Maybe. I don't know, I'm kind of chilling. I'm vibing on Minecraft right now. But you're right. I mean, Ark does sound like fun too. What do the rest of you guys think about streaming Ark, chat? What's the vibe check? What do you guys think? Alright, so none of them have a really great sword, but we do have this one that gives us fire aspect and sharpness. And like I said, we could always just use this to get the diamond sword with emeralds and then unenchant it and add the books ourselves, because we have so many books from librarians anyway. And we could also give it a level 30 enchant and see what we get out of that. Can we get a face reveal? Not right now, Oscar. I've been thinking about it, but not anytime soon. Right now, I just really like streaming the way I am. I'm really liking what I got going on. Alright, chat. Yeah, I am low-key feeling some Ark, dude. He said Ark is better, but this is good too. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, Gabriel. No, I do want to, I kind of want to do some Ark. We'll switch it up. All right. Yeah, that was some good progress, guys. We got a lot done. Got a lot done. A lot of new villagers, a lot of new trades. I could put the iron away. Could put the trapdoor. I'm going to put the trapdoor with the chest that has all the rails. Oh, mending. We're still trying to add mending to the helmet. And our armor is much better now. Do I know any famous people? And if so, who? Not really. Don't really know too many famous people, bro. But we have a pretty sick helmet. Closest I ever got to a famous person is like Kanye West. When I was working at Chipotle, one day Kanye West came in. That was really funny. I wasn't actually there though, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't even see him. I was not working that day. I came in like an hour or two after him, and everybody at work was just like, "Yo, bro, Kanye West was just here, bro." And they were like showing me pictures and stuff of him like ordering his food in line, which was funny. I'm really happy with this though. Like with the armorers, between the armorers, the toolsmiths, and the weaponsmiths, we can like build any diamond pick or diamond armor piece we want using their trades, and it will never cost us any more diamonds, which is pretty cool. My favorite sport, K28, that's a great question. Like to watch or to play? Do I know Snoop Dogg? No, I've never met Snoop Dogg, but I do know who he is, if that's what you're asking. Maybe I should break this guy's minecart to restock the dispenser. I mean, I could just leave them in minecarts. We have enough iron, but whatever. It's pretty easy to do, and it's not like they need the minecart. The babies do need the minecart though, or else he could escape. I guess not now that I have the trapdoor there, but I'm not going to mess with that. Alright, I'll keep the trapdoor up there, because we might need it later. Not meeting, just saying. Yeah, like I know who he is, Gabrielli. Can you put some music on the landscape, your stream? Yeah, I don't know why the music isn't playing, but we could set this to constant. I was hoping to get some stone this stream though. Wow, we're level 2. So let's get a little bit of mining done before we switch up the stream. So let's get some stone. I don't really want smooth stone right now. I want to get a little more cobblestone and mostly deep slate. And I do not have a beacon either. I thought about going to the Nether this stream and trying to get start getting some wither skeleton skulls. What up, UG? Welcome to the chat, bro. How you doing? How's it going, man? You gotta go. Sounds good, Oscar. Have a good rest of your day. He says, great stream, by the way. Appreciate it, man. All right, looks like we're getting into deep slate right here. So we're gonna do some mining. Yeah, the music was a good call, Oscar. I appreciate the suggestion. I need to drink some water. Now that I just finished this latte, my freaking mouth is all dry. Hell yeah, spamming the hearts. Chat, spamming the reactions. I'd love to see it. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I mostly want to get deep slate. So like I said, guys, the next big build... Oh, you know what? I don't have a lot of torches. But we can make some torches. Boom. There we go. Now we have like a stack of them. So the next big project in the Minecraft world is going to be... I want to make like a stone style building. It's going to cover up the moss farm, but it's not going to... The building itself isn't going to have much other function than that. Like, we already have a nice, awesome farm inside, so we'll go in it all the time to get moss and bone meal. But the main purpose is just so that we want the moss farm to look cool, not just like a floating structure, right? Ooh, we get some iron and stuff. I guess I don't really need to mine the iron But the gold is a big deal. I don't have a gold farm. I would love to build a gold farm in this world. I've never built a gold farm before, but having infinite gold and making a piglin bartering farm out of it would be so sick. Mr. Cat Fan said, bro, I just did the fastest shower ever. Did I pronounce that right? Do castle around the moss farm. Oh, a castle? A castle's a little extra. I am going to make like a really cool stone structure. I haven't really designed it yet, but this one's going to be definitely like for the aesthetics, you know? Like the goal is going to be to make it look really cool. I have some inspiration, kind of what I'm going for. Do you guys want to see that? I want to make something that looks similar to a B00 build. Do you guys know who B00 is? Whoops, did not mean to break that. I guess we'll take some diorite too, why not? Alright, this looks like a pretty good level. I'll make like a little stopping point in the stairs here, and we could just farm out a little area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. We'll just start by making like a little border. I know this is not the most exciting thing in the world, watching someone mine stone, but I really been wanting to collect some deep slate and stuff for this next build, so. And that's part of what Minecraft and streaming is all about, bro. We gotta embrace the grind sometimes. How much do we have so far? Okay, like 3 stacks. I don't have like an exact number in my head of how much I want. I just want to spend some time collecting some deep slate. It's really unfortunate that you can't insta mine deep slate with a beacon. It makes it so much easier to gather things like stone compared to this. I guess you could use TNT to get a lot of this too, if you have like a gunpowder farm. It's always an option too. Oh, is this a fortune shovel? Wow, it's gonna give mostly flint. That's funny. Never seen that before. I'm used to gravel just giving mostly gravel. That's so strange, but at least we do have I mean, if we get too much flint, I have a villager now that trades flint for emeralds. Wow, it's like every single one gives you a flint when you have fortune 3 on your shovel. That's so interesting. All right, we got a decent sized little area so far. Ooh, there's some tuff in here too. I feel like there's just not really an easy way of going about that. I deserve more viewers, bro. I don't know. I appreciate that, Cat Fan. I'm sure the views go up with time, you know. A little time and consistency. And we'll have more viewers eventually, man. I'm honestly pretty happy. It feels like every time I stream, there's normally always someone chatting. You know, I don't know how many people are watching the stream until afterwards. I hide the viewer number. But it is nice, you know, so I only really know like how many people are talking in chat. But it's cool because like I could just kind of turn on just about any game, it seems like, and go live, and I could chat with people while I'm playing games. And that's honestly like what the whole idea of streaming is for me. It's like I play a lot of single player games. There's a lot of grind involved, and it's nice being able to chat with people while I'm doing it, you know. Turned 13 yesterday. Awesome. Happy birthday, Gabrielle. I didn't realize it was your birthday. Happy birthday, man. I'm so chill. Thanks, Cat Fan. You seem like a pretty chill guy yourself, dude. I didn't bring the silk touch pick with me. But that's alright. Thought about making a stone generator too. With like a haste 2 beacon. Could even make it like by the XP farm or something so I could sit there collecting cobblestone or smooth stone. Like a lot of it while I'm getting XP. That'd be cool. What do you mean maybe, Gabrielli? What up, Leo? How's it going, man? Welcome back to the stream. Don't need redstone too? No, you don't. Well, yeah, it just kind of depends on how you build it. But yeah, you're right. I really wouldn't need redstone. It'd be a pretty chill build. Pretty easy to build, I'd say. Alright. That's a pretty decent amount of cobbled deep slate, I'd say. We got almost 9 stacks. Let's get a little bit more. I'll do like another 3 blocks deep and then we'll move on to something else. Can only do the repetitive mining thing for so long before I just get utterly bored of it. I'm sure it's boring for you guys too. But it's the grind, chat. It's the grind, you guys. This is what we gotta do sometimes. The payoff will be huge. Remember, we're going to use this for an awesome epic build. I am going to need some smooth stone and cobblestone too. By the way, I lowered the size of the chat on screen. What do you guys think of the new size? Is it a little bit, is it still readable for everyone? Not just chatting with you and that's all? Nice. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so now we have a little over 10 stacks. I can't really see it, but if I try hard, I will. Interesting. I can make it slightly bigger. I don't want it to be that it's hard to read, you know? I also don't want it to be so that it's like in the way either, you know? See how that looks. Alright, now we'll do a similar thing with cobblestone, I think. But I don't have any inventory space, so we gotta go all the way up. Yeah, thank you, I just have an eye problem. Gotcha. There we go, it's a little bit bigger now. I want to know if it... No. Okay, we could probably just get some cobblestone right here. Of course, right where I tried getting cobblestone, there's gravel. Whoops. I'm not gonna mine here. This is really annoying. There's freaking water all over the place and gravel above us. This is not the spot for cobblestone. We'll find another spot. Like right here. Oh, there's definitely water above us to that one side. Okay, right here. So I'll make like a little center spot. And then from there we'll mine outwards, I think. Oh, I just said I don't have any inventory space to do this. Oh, and there's water anyway. So annoying. Alright, let's just go to the surface. We don't need cobblestone right now anyway. Just spent a bunch of time getting a bunch of deep slate anyway. Oh, hell yeah. The best song. What up, Rat? How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Alright, put this stuff away. That's good. We did not have a lot of deep slate. Put a little cobblestone away. And we can use our amazing cooking system, our amazing little smeltery, to smelt the little bit of gold and iron I got. Easy enough. Alright. Keep inventory, or I like keeping my inventory pretty empty whenever I can. Where's diorite go? Got some redstone, that's important. Lapis. Boom. Gravel, andesite. Oh, we got a bunch of flint from that, that's right. Rather than keeping flint. Granite, gravel, and andesite. You have 150 XP? That is pretty cool, man. You're freaking goated. Alright. That's good. That's good. I'll put this in there. I don't really need this many sticks on me. I'll keep like 10 sticks on me instead. And I'll fill the rest of that thing up with torches. Cool. Alright. Alright guys, I think I'm done with Minecraft for now. I'm going to go ahead and end stream, take a little break. Who knows, maybe we'll stream some Ark or something later on, but no promises. I think we're just good for now. I've had my fun. So thank you all for watching the streams, the Rocket League stream and the Minecraft stream. I've been having a great time hanging out with you guys today. I'll see you guys next time I'm live. Hopefully I'll get one more stream in today before I leave from my sister's house. But for those of you who have been watching the streams every day, I am leaving. So I will not be live tomorrow or Friday. Hopefully I'll be back Saturday and I could play some games then. And go live again. I'll see you guys in a little while. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.